All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Sterling Shire Homestead. So we took one Saturday. My mom and dad were over, and we ran flooring into the first floor living room. Well, it started anyway. But the biggest thing was getting this section done, and we're very, very close to being, quote, safe from having to rip up 10 tiles or 10 planks down and back. You can count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 9.5 planks because on this row there's another little one at the end. So I don't want to have to rip any of these up. So we're doing our best to get in everywhere. And we're in there far enough that the edge is protected, because when the door is closed you can't physically hit it. Here, we're at the point where we would be adding trim, and trim's going to go right up against all this, so that's done. Here, we're 2 rows past the edge, so if I break this piece, I can take it out without breaking another one. We don't have to do 9 planks. Here, we're in far enough for that exact same reason, too. And I took out the sink because it's just easier to do that and cut around the water line. And then here, it's going to be another easy cutout. I'll just cut around it and then put a piece in. So we got all that done today, and this edge of the hallway is technically finished. We're just running from this point that way, and I'm hoping in the next couple weeks, we're probably only going to need another 3-ish days on flooring, I would imagine. This closet's going to be a pain in the butt. Making the turn to go down the stairs is going to be a pain in the butt. This is an easy room. Finishing the rest of this is an easy room because it's just a square. Cutting around some of this corner things is going to be a pain in the butt. But otherwise, it's not too bad. So we'll have to move the oven out to be able to cut a plank to come back around and then in and out. You know how that works. Some weird angled cuts here to be able to get that squared away. Some weird angle cuts there to be able to come out for that, because there's going to be a trim issue that we're going to deal with. But otherwise, it's not like crazy difficult what we got going on, at least what's left anyway. And we had the decision to move the table saw and the, I think that's called a miter saw, to the corner over here, and we're blowing all of the pellets and junk. You can see there's a big pile of it right here over into this corner, and so when we finish out, we'll get to the hallway. We'll probably get a couple pieces in this way, so we don't have to worry about pulling up a 9 plank row if we damage something. We'll get a couple this way, and then we'll probably finish the living room out, and then we'll take all of this chopping and cutting equipment and we'll flip it over here, and then we'll finish the kitchen and everything else out this way. At least that's what I want to do. The other addition that we made, I went and bought a air hose, and it's very excellent for cleaning up messes and not having to worry about blowing and moving things for our flooring. Hopefully that shuts off soon. And then these here are what will become, at least these 4, are what will become the planks, not the planks, they're what's going to become the stair railing rails, or the thing that you don't want kids falling out the edge. You know what I'm talking about. So these are going to eventually go on here, and they'll come up sideways to catch into the wall there. And I don't have the light on right now because I just don't. Let me turn that on. So what'll happen is we'll have pieces that are here. Those 2x4s will come in, they'll follow the slant of the staircase, and we'll put 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, and hopefully that'll be good. And I won't need a 5th one because we only stained 4. Up here, the next update, since we kind of just hang out up here anyway, we made the decision the other day, well, let's start grabbing stuff from the shipping container and bringing it up here. And I have all of these things up here, which is kind of cool. Don't have any like games for the GameCube yet. This is some of the stuff that I had in one of my totes. The TV is functional, and we got a really crappy little like antenna thing for it, and it actually gets a few channels. So it's nice to come up here, take a break, and chill out on the couch. My dad ended up putting up some of the trim today as well. Thank you very much, Dad. And he got a lot of the tops on. So this hallway is technically finished, which is cool. We got most of these nailed in. I think we have to use a clamp there yet, but that's not too bad. And then this is looking okay. So that's all squared in and put in place. We got this one nailed in. I've got this piece here that is supposed to go, oh no, that's the piece that goes on the top. I think that other piece was downstairs that we're gonna do for that particular room. But that's all done. Finished out the closet, got the top chunk on, and got the top bit on for this door. So there's really only just the back side of this closet to finish and one piece of trim down here, and that's all good to go. And looks like Dad even got the trim in there, so that's looking nice. Yeah, so it's definitely a lot further along there. I think this is probably the top piece for in here, which Dad probably didn't get yet, but we know we can just put that in later. So that's okay. And then you guys already know that room's done. And here we're kind of the same spot we were. We did get this last little bit of trim in here. Dad got the top bit on there. We got the top bit on here. And I think he even got the one in on the inside. Yes, he did. So this closet's all finished too. So that's nice. And I found, this is why I'm digging through the shipping container, I found a drawer thing for in here. So you can start putting towels and extra washcloths and stuff on that, instead of them taking up a ton of room in our bottom drawer there. So that's what we got. We're definitely further along than we were. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be 3-ish weeks. Yeah, that's probably pretty close to get everything squared away on the first floor, and then hopefully be able to start moving in the fridge and the freezer and getting appliances in here and getting clothes in a bed and TVs mounted and Ethernet and coax cables in and all that other stuff. So it's going to take us a while, but I think that's actually the fun part of moving into a house. So we'll get that all done. And hopefully the flooring is a quick, easy job from this point here on out. Where's a piece of wood? Because we want that to go nice. So that's all I got for you guys today. When we get a little more flooring done, I'll come back. Probably end of this week. It's Saturday, so probably Thursday, Friday, we'll do some more of the flooring. And I would imagine the next place I'm going to go is the living room, like I said, down here. We'll finish this all out, and then we'll clean this all up and take the saws and move them. So, we'll see you back here in a while. All right. And there's your bonus content. A deer. We're on the second floor watching through the window. And Mama Deer is just walking around. Proof that we could totally hunt from our deck. Just chilling over there. Pretty crazy. I'm surprised there's not a baby hanging around with it. we get to observe nature from our second story window. And I'm sure she'll just wander off. Actually, at this point in the season, it could be a he. They don't have their antlers right now because they shed those.
That also just might be the mama that lives on the other side of our
I think that is the mama that lives on the other side of our field, though. Scavenging for things.
She's got that baby down in that field somewhere, and he's up here eating.
Pretty cool. We'll see you back here in a bit. All right, we are, it's like Anna posed for that. We're in the pantry closet, the spot that goes underneath the stairs, and we got it floored, at least as far as we're gonna get it floored. So, Maddie and I took care of that, mostly Maddie, some Anna. Here, try again. Wait, no, back up, back up, back up. Good job, ready? Good catch, all right. So we got that done today. We'll take you out of the closet.
Okay.
Watch my head as I go through, because this is short. We got this stuff done. We started the trim there. I started trimming out this bit. The living room now has floor on it and trim all the way around the edge here. It stops probably about there. We have to finish, well, Dad pretty much by himself cleaned this all out for us. And then I moved the oven because I floored the rest of this up to where the oven sits. And so that's pretty much square. So now all we got to do is keep going on this section of flooring to the point where we match up with our piece that's already sticking out here. And hopefully that'll come out at a good spot, and we can continue the flooring from there the rest of the way to finish this out. We don't have a whole lot left, which is a good thing. So that's what we got. I don't know how long it's going to take. The other thing we did, I got my sink clips already here so that after this is all done, the flooring will be done. We'll stain this with our cutting board oil and our butcher block conditioner, and then this will be done and we can drop the sink in and then actually hook the sink up to that stuff that's already down there, hopefully soon. But it's coming along. Only 2 places yet to get flooring in, at least on the first floor. It's this chunk for the hallway and the rest of the utility room. So that's what we have left to do here. So those are the 2 things that we're going to try and square away, and hopefully we'll see you back here with the remainder a little bit before I call the video a video. See you in a few. Okay, so welcome back. This is what we got going, or done I should say. Dining room and kitchen are all done with flooring. We just finished this up probably 20 minutes ago. Looks pretty nice. And now the only thing we have to do with it is trim. And as I was showing you guys earlier, whoops, wrong light. Turn that one off, turn this one on. This closet's all done. It's all squared away. I have to get some of the things out of the back of that, but it is all done. So this will be our pantry here, this whole big section. And underneath here will be all the different things that we have for fun. Games. I don't know, winter clothes, just anything you want to store back there in totes. So that's a good thing. And then what else? Oh, yeah. And then the last thing I did today, we didn't continue here in the hallway, but I did finish out the laundry room. And did this one on my own. And then got the sink back in where it's supposed to go. So that functions again. And so now, the other thing I gotta do in this room is trim it out as well. So that's what I got. I don't know when I'm gonna come back to you guys or when the next video is gonna be, but hopefully soon. We've got about 2-ish weeks here to wrap everything up and then call the inspector for an inspection. So now that we're getting to that point and we can start doing some things, hopefully that'll come quicker, or we'll be done quicker, and it'll be speedier than I think after we call for the inspection. So anyway, they're going to be here hopefully in the next day or two to help put in the shower and do the carpet on the stairs, and I'll give you guys the lowdown on that in the next video. So, if you like what we do here at Slingshire Homestead, please consider giving us a like and maybe subscribe. Also, we've got a merchandise link down in the description. We just added a bunch of new things to it, so if you want to support us, you can do that too. Anyway, peace out. See you in the next one.